Hello, loves. Welcome. I'm Tula, and this is a collective love reading for the Taurians. If you have Taurus as a rising, sun, moon, or even a stellium sign, which stellium just means you have three or more placements of a zodiac sign in your natal chart, this could be your reading. Now, if you've come across a Taurus and you are absolutely enamored by them and you want to know where this connection will lead, you're known as a cross watcher and you are most welcome. So now I'm going to position the camera so that you're seeing in real time everything that the cards reveal. And what I like to tell everybody is always pay attention to how the cards flare out. Rewind it, take a look at that energy. Sometimes it comes with such fierceness that it coincides with the energy that is conveyed in the cards. I'm not going to say sometimes, I'm going to say usually. Okay, so let's see. For Taurines, what is it that you're going through? I want to know the strongest energies surrounding you right now. Let's see where you're at. Where's your heart at? Where's your mind at? What you're going through? Oh, look at this. You are spiritually connected to those you love. You may have a tattoo. I'm picking up on tattoo art. Um, you may have recently got a tattoo. You may be born in a year of the snake or the dragon, or something significant happened last year in the year of the snake. All right. Maybe something was unlocked. You came across some information. You could be dealing with someone that is born in the year of the rabbit, or this is you, or could be dealing with an earth sign. Also, seeing black crows everywhere is of significance to you. If you're a little bit older, maybe when you were younger, the movie The Crow meant a lot to you. Okay, Bruce Lee, martial arts. That's coming into the mind as well. All right. So the reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. Stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. Oh, look at that energy, how it flew, right? Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. There's something about trees here. See? So to me, this is two soulmates coming together, planting your roots. And her hair are the leaves. You're bearing fruit together. You're growing, you're blossoming. So there's a severing of a connection. Severing of a connection indeed. All right, let's do one more and then I'll jump onto another deck to pull some messages. All right, let's see for you, sweet Taurus. Let's see, Taurians. Oh my, I swear this almost gave the middle finger for a quick look. Do not seek, okay, so peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. And some of you could be saying F you to that. I'm picking up on like, you're just not in the mood to hear it. I don't want to say you're in a dark place, but you're not exactly the happiest. You're not the chirpiest. You're going through it. Yeah, agitation. You're quick to get agitated. I feel this is a love that's not going to reunite. I truly do. And for some of you, something to do with your childhood, because this face reminds me of like the eyes of innocence, a child, or there may be a child involved. Some of you could be into drawing, sketching, getting into spirituality. All right, let's see. What is this? Twin flame, mirroring shared feelings, reflection. Be careful of false twin flame connections. I'm going to say that. That's what comes out. Yep. Finality, farewells, leaving behind closure. As I mentioned before, I don't feel this is a connection that's going to come together again. So some of you may be in the false belief that this is your twin flame. You may happen to coincide in terms of mirroring each other's feelings, emotions, actions, but you may be learning about it and believe this is your twin flame. Don't be disillusioned. That's not the energy that I'm coming through. That's coming through in this connection, in this reading for you. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. Things may be coming to light. Things that you may be remembering. Things that you may be willing to finally convey. time, waiting cycles, moments. Timing is not right. So some things had to be kept secret, which are going to come to light. You're working on your peace. You need to work on, you're just going through it. You need to work on it. Now, there's obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction, ecstasy. I was going to say some of you may be addicted to a physical intimacy, chasing the thrills, a good time, something that is like no ties. Okay, I see that coming into play. It's like the darkness. You're tapping into some kind of darkness. I'll do one more and then I'll go on another deck. One day, someday, somewhere, another time, another lifetime. Yes, at one point some of you may have a hard time letting this go, or this could be the person could be having a hard time letting you go. They could be obsessed with you. You could be obsessed with them, believing that they're your twin flame, vice versa. But you're going to come to, some of you may be escaping through physical intimacy with random people, but you're going to come to a realization. Things have to go through their time. All right, let's see with this. I took a moment to look out the window here because I thought I heard something. Okay, so we're looking at the romance angel cards, and let's see what comes out, what you need to know. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust in the divine. There's a reason why you have been separated with this person. I feel karmic ties. You had a debt to pay to each other in this lifetime, and coming together you did. And when the karmic debt is paid, that's when a relationship ends, truly. All right, let's see. Look at this. This could be the one. It came out in reverse. No, they are not. You are still very hopeful and obsessed that this is your person. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just saying. And if you don't want to claim this reading, by all means don't. It's quite possible it doesn't resonate with you at all. Or you don't want to accept it. That's fine. But this is what's coming through in this reading. Let's see what else comes through. A new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Someone exciting. Someone that doesn't know you. You don't know them. There's an excitement in that. Will it last? Only time will tell. Are you ready for it? Time will tell. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. As I said before, will it last? Time will tell. I felt it was shortcoming. I mean, it was a short relationship. This could very well be. They may come to find, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They're going to come to find that you are still heavily connected with the past, with this person that you just ended it with. All right. And they're going to call you out on it. And a lot of you are going to be like, peace, out you go. Or they may say it to you. You're working on your self-love, Taurus. You're definitely working on your self-love. I see that. Oh, one more. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I don't feel that this healing has to do so much with romantic. There's so much pain that you hold from within. I also feel like you do have divine guidance, but you're not tapped into it. There could be something about your hair. You may have very long hair, very thick hair. It could be short and thick. It could be like a crew cut and you have a beard if you're a man, something of that nature. It's there's asking forgiveness. Maybe in your fits of rage, you will overstep your boundaries. I have to say yet again for some of you, and you're going to ask for forgiveness. It's quite possible someone could ask your forgiveness, a betrayal. Oh, that's heavy. That's a heavy energy. Taurus, my goodness. All right, let's see. Let's see what the tarot reveals. What is it that I need to convey to you? Let's see. Taurus, what can they expect? Some relief. The Sun, Leo season. Knight of Cups, coming into your own, feeling good about yourself. Something about your childhood or even a young child. You may have a young child, maybe expecting a young child, maybe supporting a young child, taking baby steps. Okay, focusing on your finances. Be very careful, tread very carefully, because I feel some of you teeter on the, how do I say this, on a point of you, if you overspend, you're going to go into poverty. You're very careful. I feel like you're working on your finances, something about work, stability, getting yourself grounded. You're taking baby steps for that. You're starting anew. That's what that is. 7 of Cups. A good period with the sun here and 7 of Cups. You're going to feel renewed. There's that dragon again. Do you see that? Could be you born in it, as I mentioned before, the year of the dragon, the snake. The year of the snake could have been very important to you, or even the year of the dragon that passed not so long ago. Spreading your wings, learning to fly, your faith. The 2 rings here that shows me. They could also be bracelets, but I'm seeing it as wedding rings. So that's something about love that you have not given up. Putting the past behind you. What is this? Your faith. How you connect with the divine is going to be prominent for you in this time. I feel you're taking a lot of small steps to better yourself, or you will be, or the person you're dealing with will. Now be careful. Some of you, there's like a drinking element. Some of you may be lushes, going out, socializing, even social lushes, like alcoholic. Be careful of people trying to damage your reputation. They could be born in the year of the rat. I do see there's a rat here. So be careful of people trying to poison your mind with ideas of their own that are detrimental, or something. If you have money, they may want a piece of that. So just be careful of that, okay? Four of Pentacles, the Magician. Yeah, working at saving money. All right, that's not really so much love right now, because how could you when you're focusing on yourself? This is about like transformation, rebuilding your life. Rebuilding your life. Let me pull another deck. See what comes out. Okay, let's see. For you Taurians, what's going on? Some of you could have 2 young sons or 2 sons. I don't know. They could be older, younger, both. I mentioned before, be very careful of poverty, of spending. You might go through a little bit of financial hardship, but I feel that you're working on it. If you save your money, here we go. If you save your money, you will avoid this. Okay? You have to work at it though. Strongly came through. And I mentioned it before too. Ooh. Look at this Page of Wands. You definitely have, either it's regarding your childhood or you're dealing with a young child. Magician again. You are being called upon to take action with the Chariot. Change of action. Change the course that your life is on, the way you communicate with your child or children, if you have, how you live your life, new beginnings. You might also receive something in the mail, a letter or an email, a new thing of communication. 3 of Pentacles, working on that money. You could receive some help. You could be asking for some help. Again, be careful. Be careful. There could be someone around you that is like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Something keeps you awake at night. Mental stress. So much for a love reading, but it's important you know this. I'm here to convey whatever you need to know. This is you, King of Pentacles. This is you, Taurus. Okay? You want to be financial. Look at that. Even with the bull here. This could also be applicable for Capricorn, Virgo, but I'm seeing two bulls. This is Taurus. This is you. Look at the other one down here. This is you. You want that financial, you see yourself like this in your mind, but you have to work. You're rebuilding yourself right now. You've had to go through a lot. Some of you have had radical changes in the past 2 years, radical things you wouldn't have expected at all. Let's see. Watch your language. Watch your anger. Look at this look how these messages are coming through different decks. Where is that? I know it's somewhere here. One moment. Where is the, oh, right in front of me. Four of Pentacles. Hold on to your money. Save your money. Stop spending. Stop going out with your friends and drinking. Stop socializing. Even if you don't drink a lot and you have a drink and you're buying food, treating friends, this and that. Pull back that energy. Focus on yourself. Focus on your finances. Deal with that emotional turmoil, mental strain, and be realistic about that past love. Stop obsessing if you are. You have a good heart, a lot of depth to you. You're very in tune with your emotions. Radical changes. Some of you had to move in the past 2 years, or you may be looking to move in the near future. You may be setting your sights on something overseas, making plans. And one more, and I'm going to wrap it up for you, Taurus. Let's see. The sun again coincides. These messages, you know how many cards are in a deck? Look how they come out. Spirit is talking to you through me. You will reach a good point, but it takes work. You need to know that. You may have a little bit of a laziness towards you. I'm saying that especially to the Taurus men, not excluding the Taurus women, but I feel like the masculine here. I feel like I'm talking to the Taurus masculine because there are quite a bit of men that watch the videos that I post. So Taurus, if you're a man watching this, in your Taurus placements, sun, moon, rising, or stellium, and you're going through this, heed my warning. Cut all the spending of socializing right now. Focus on your finances. Get yourself in check. Be real with yourself. Stop connecting with women or men that are not for you. Okay, that temporary love, that excitement that you're chasing, the temporary excitement, and take care of yourself. You're going to be okay. You're going to reach this King of Pentacles status. Okay? And there's no question you have a kind heart and a good heart, but it takes work. And some of you may be offered a new position at work, a promotion, or receive news that wherever you applied for work will come through. So there's that. So is it a love reading? It tapped into it, but this is a self-love reading for you. Okay. Self-love is everything. Take care of yourself. Keep doing that. Now, you might tread carefully and putting some comments down if this relates to you. If you don't, I understand and respect your privacy. But I do love to know that my videos reach people and that when they align with them, I would love to know by you hitting the like button. If you happen to like my style of reading and you actually want to be notified of future Taurus uploads or other zodiac signs, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. But above everything, Taurus, what I want you to know truly is that I wish you nothing but the best and to stay blessed.